Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Into the Radius. So it's late on day 2, we're going to go to bed, we're going to get up at 6, and we're going to go out. I have a number of things I want to do today. One critical thing, and something else which is going to be dangerous, but might work out well for us in the future. So why don't we go over to the map and let's talk about the events of day 3, which is, by the way, going to be setting up day 4. Alright, so we have 2 missions we have to do here. This one is going to be obtaining an artifact from an artifact field, right? Anomaly field. So we're going to head over this way. This is going to give us the opportunity to check out those 2 tents that we missed on the first mission. Then we're going to jump over, we're going to get that artifact. Since we're in the area, I'm going to check out this shelter. A shelter in the game is someplace you can safely spend the night or hide from the tide if you are not watching the clock. There could be some things in there, so I just want to pop in there and grab something if there's anything there and then come back out. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come back this way and then we're going to head back up towards that little like warehouse area. Up above there should be a container that we need for the other mission. So we're going to complete 2 of those missions immediately. There may or may not be enemies spawned up there. We'll see what happens with that. Then what I want to do is I want to come over to the Pavetta factory entrance. It is a big anomaly field, but if you stay over here, there's a Jeep. The Jeep nearly always has a silver chest on it, and I want to check it out. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pop our heads in there, because there's a silver chest that's kind of easy to get. However, if something in there sees me, I gotta run. Most of the things that are in there are armored, and even if I run into something that isn't, I do not want to fire off a gun there, so I will just run. The potential for finding something for the future is just too good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to head all the way back here. We're going to pick up that shotgun, by the way, the one I left behind. I also want to get those slugs that I pointed out. Outside of that, everything should be done. Again, we might run into that mimic. If we do, we'll just kill him. Then we're going to go into Blocky Village. There is a shortcut that I want to open up. You see, if I want to go to Blocky Village right now, I have to go through here and kill everything in here. And this is a different direction, which, by the way, we're going to have to do. Or we have to go all the way up here and kill everything in the train yard and go up there. However, if I open up the shortcut, I will be able to get near the village in that area from home. I'll show you where that's going to be, but it's going to be opening up a path. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do now, of course, is we're going to go to bed, and hopefully everything will be good tomorrow. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Alright, and I am a little bit hungry, so... And hopefully my controller is good to me today. I'm just going to have 2. Because after all, we do have a lot of food over here. Alright, so for the loadout, I have the 18 over here. He's nice and loaded. I have 1... Okay, turn around. Turn around. I have 2 full magazines. Alright, I have the TT-33 over here. I have 2 full magazines. I have spare ammunition for both. I have the shotgun over my shoulder, and it's nice and loaded. And, of course, oops, not that. Put this over here. And, of course, this guy is fully loaded and ready to go. Okay, let's go. Because this is going to be a good old fun time. Alright, so let's just head over here. As I said, I want to check out those 2 tents. They may not have anything interesting. What is this? Okay, we got a bullet. And... buckshot. Okay, I'll just put that along with him. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's still dark. It'll lighten up. It's just that we do have a lot of traveling to do today, don't we? Okay, so... didn't look at these. Okay, just a few bullets, actually. Hold on a second. No, anything else around? Anything in the box? Okay, nothing here. Let's check the other tent out. Okay, we got food. And we got more food. Is that a lighter? No, it isn't. Buckshot. Is anything in there, right? No. And I see ammunition over here. Oh. A tape. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Let's see what's on the tape.
UNPSC, Explorer 12, Log 8-14, Mimics. Mimics appear to be a silhouette replica of a military soldier, even appearing to be equipped with firearms. They are entirely composed of black material and have been observed firing on UNPSC explorers in the field. Directly after the Pechorsk event, both USSR and NATO sent armed forces into the radius to investigate and confront possible threats. Very few of the soldiers returned, and those that did died horribly soon after. Explorers never found any bodies belonging to military personnel in the radius. Over time, some explorers have become more and more convinced that mimics are the lost soldiers from the first days after the event. However, there is nothing about bodies of mimics apart from their shape that suggests they were ever human. The UNPSC believes, and I concur, that whatever mechanisms are in place here that produce radius-specific species took the soldiers as a template, but the connection ends there.
Okay, I thought that was interesting too. You may have heard me refer to mimics, maybe you didn't know what they were. Okay, I don't need another one of those. You know what's really interesting? So I did clean up, and I sold all of the PM magazines because I'm never going to use the PM again. These things sell insanely well. I mean, we're talking like 90 each. More so than the PMs themselves in this mod. So I'm going to take advantage of that, considering I tested how much the silencer would be for repair. 4,000 eek. Alright, so we're good to go with this for now. Alright, so we did get some more ammunition and another PM. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoops. Let's get out of here. Alright, this is where we were before. Right, okay, so this is a quick way of getting through here. Are there any enemies around? I don't see any. And boom. Hey! It's Katya! Boom!
The block post was part of the Soviet Army's attempt to take control of the situation in the first days following the event. But the boys who manned it? There was no way they could have done anything or helped anyone in the city. They all got so sick. And they were confused, disoriented. They had been preparing for war, even nuclear war. But they couldn't have expected something like this, whatever it was. Whatever it is. Maybe it's just the Earth, tired of us.
Okay, so, seems to be over here somewhere. Apparently I found it, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, but there's obviously another, oh, wrong one. Oh, there it is. I have to go around this. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to time and see the openings. Okay, not this way. This way. Oh! That was a little too close for my taste. Not that way. That way. Oh, there it is! Okay, what is this? Steps. Okay, that's just a cellar right there. Okay, now I have to figure out how I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, this way. This way. I think I followed this tree, right? Ooh, that's a little close. Okay, and I think here. Ooh, okay. Alright, that is the shelter. Oh, we have a friend. Alright, well, we can deal with that. Yeah, my controller might be causing me issues again. Yeah, you know what? I might just, say to heck with the knife right now. Alright. Careful. Okay, so this, believe it or not, is a safe shelter. Alright. Oh! Okay. Yeah, sometimes they just sneak up on you. Alright, so let's see what we can do up here. Right, so you can sleep up here. There's a bed right here. There's another roll. Alright, you know what? I'm going to pick the roll up and I'm going to throw it down. The thing about the spawns in this game, yeah, I'm just going to eat that, is that if you move them, they'll probably stay forever. So I'll just leave that in case I need it in the future. Nope. Okay, there might be in the future a orange chest there, but clearly there's none now. Alright, so just like I said, we're going to go back down around and up the other way. So let's be careful not to run into anything. There's an opening in the fence over here that we can use. Alright. Just have to be careful because the anomalies move around whenever the... oh, wait a minute. Whenever the tide comes in. You see, that anomaly is there right now. That one might be blocking the entrance the next time we come through here. Alright, right here. Okay, so let's head up towards the warehouse area. Actually, I need to go up on the side because we're looking for a canister. So let's head that way. Alright, I think what I'm looking for is up here. These guys are just shadows. Sometimes they say things, sometimes they don't. Alright, let's see. I think it's up. Oh, there it is right there. There it is right there. Okay. Put that back on there. Alright, let's just check this out. Yep, both missions are done. The one that was here and the one was here. They're grayed out. That means I have them. Okay, now for the fun part, hopefully. We're making good time. By the way, the gas mask is going to allow me to search for artifacts in places such as that. And yes, that's as terrifying as it looks. Especially when you have a problem with heights, which is what I do. And especially considering how my controllers have been harassing me. Alright, so we're going to head straight because I want to avoid this anomaly field completely. Okay, so there's a Jeep over here that usually has a silver chest. Also, there could be a corpse here on the ground that might have things too. This is always worth checking. Alright, so let's be careful here. Oh, by the way, you're hearing a ticking because there's definitely going to be artifacts in there. It's just that that place is just terrible. Alright, so let's just open this up. What do we got? Okay, so we got a whole bunch of ammunition and such. Alright, so let's just grab the ammunition. I think this is for the P91, right. Okay, so we'll hold on to that. And that's actually... Okay, that's another one of those. And that's actually a better one for the P91. It's a small one, but still, it has 20 shots on it. So I could set that up for the future. And, oh, we got another one for the 18. Nice. And it already has a lot of bullets in it. And that's a full thing of buckshot. Alright, so that's good. Okay, so now for the dangerous part. Alright, so there's a path over here that leads to Babetta Factory. This is a high-level area with some very dangerous enemies. And the dangerous enemies can actually be armored. If you see like an orangish glow around them, it means that regular bullets are not going to be very useful. And I don't have anything on me that is armor piercing, which means if something sees me, I'm going to run for my life. The thing is, there can be a silver chest that is really easy to get as long as nobody sees me. Now, it's probably not something that's going to be useful to me now, but it might be useful in the future. For instance, maybe I get an M4A1. You know, the rifle? Well, I don't have the ammunition, and I don't have magazines. But I might get them in the future. I might just get magazines. That would be good too. But, yeah, being seen? That would not be good. So, let's hope nothing is in front of me. Okay, that's actually the worst thing that could see me. That's a seeker. And it's an armored seeker. See, that's something that will run at you at high speed and do a lot of damage to you. Fortunately, he is not aware of my presence. I'd like to keep it that way. Alright, I also have to keep my eyes open for a poisonous cloud that moves around. That one right there. Alright, so if there's a chest here, there is. Okay, good, good. Alright, so I am going to plop on the ground for a moment. Because, you see this one over here is moving? This is going to pass right through here, and I don't want to be there when it happens. I just heard something over here. I hope it's not the Seeker. Okay. Let's get what's in here, and then run. Oh my goodness! I just said that too. Okay, so that's a, that's good for the future. Okay, but that is an AK-74, and this is for an AKM and an SKS. Alright, but we have a rifle for the future. Alright, it's pretty good too, but again, we don't have magazines, we don't have ammunition, but... like I said, we have to play for the future. In 2 days, I can look again. Alright, now let's just get out of here. Okay, go. Yeah, always run or travel close to the lines. If I was just a bit off, it would teleport me somewhere, and that would not work out well for me. Okay, so that worked out pretty good. We have stuff for the future. Alright, so now we're kind of done over here. We need to get back to the train yard, so that is where we're going. I'm hoping that we don't run into the... Oh, that reminds me. Alright, so there's another shelter up here. I should at least take a look at it. Alright. As I mentioned with the train one... Oh, we have a corpse. What did you have? Okay, you just had another light. Okay, really not worth very much. Alright. Now, there can be a orange box... Oops. There can be an orange box down below. Alright, hold on a second. And I don't see it. Alright, there are a couple of things down there. There might be another medical injector, but if there's no orange box, there's no real reason for me to go there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut across country now and get back to the train yard. Alright, if it is a uneventful trip, then I'll see you there. Okay, our mission just became eventful. Because the Mimic is up here. There he is. There he is. Yeah, I'm gonna rush you. Okay. Where are you? Okay, I see you. Okay. Little damage, no big deal. Yeah, this isn't for aiming, it's for spamming. Alright, I'm gonna have to reload it before we, travel. Alright, I hear another one behind me. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. I heard another one of them over there. Okay. A little bit of damage, no big deal. Believe me, where we're going, we could get a lot of damage. Alright. Well, let's just get to where we're going here. Alright, there shouldn't be anybody around here. Alright, I think I might have to take a shot at this. Although with the state of my controller, it might be an issue. We'll see. Alright, first things first. I need this thing to have ammunition in it. Not that. This. If I get a Seeker in the face in the next area, it won't have armor, but it's still dangerous. And I need to be able to pour a lot of ammunition into it. Okay, yeah, this is what we got, by the way. This is the M4A1. You can see it's a little bit damaged, but that's no problem. And it's just full of rails. And also can take the NATO suppressor on there, which means we can attach all kinds of things to it, which is a wonderful thing. Alright, but like I said, I don't have magazines, I don't have ammunition, but I will get them over time. I might end up going a different way. The more options, the better. Alrighty. Now, what happens here is there's something over there that I really want. And what I'm going to have to do is jump up. So, this may be a process, but... Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what the problem might be? I've noticed at times if you're too heavy, it can be an issue. So, maybe just try... Yeah. I think the problem is that I'm heavy. I'll try it one more time, but I'll let... Yeah, stamina's back. Stamina's back. Alright, let's just see here now. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it another time. See, that's a set stash up there, and it's not gonna go away. What's up there is there's a full box of slugs for the shotgun, and there's also, I think, 3 other slugs. So definitely something to get your hands on. It would be better if we had a long-barreled shotgun. But, I mean, it's going to be up there. We're going to be cleaning this out in the future. At least I will. We'll have to decide how much you guys actually do want to see in the future. Alright, we left a toy over here, didn't we? Now, I'm a little concerned now with how heavy am I going to be. See, it's between green and yellow right now, and I am going to need to run. Alright, so let's talk about this for a moment. So, I am going to go this way, not the other way, and this is going to take me into Balaki Village. I'm hoping... Is this gun here? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Where is... Uh-oh. Way to scare me. Yeah, some things just move around. Okay, so here's the thing. If something sees me, then I'm going to be trying to kill it. I have to make my way around as quietly as possible because the village has usually 3 to 4 mimic policemen, maybe more, and there could be seekers, there could be fragments, there could be the little guys. So I would really like to get to something like this on the other side. I'll show you once we get in, but let's get going. Okay, down we go. Is anybody around to see me? All right, I'm going to move out of the way here. Okay. All right, we'll put that down for a moment. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, so I am right here at the moment. This is where I came in. This is where I need to go. If I open up this shortcut, then I'm going to be able to go from the base to here and not have to do that. But you'll notice there's a lot of buildings right here, and there are enemies around here. So I'm going to try to scoot around, making very sure not to touch the edge of the board. Because at this point, if I got teleported somewhere randomly in here, I'm in a lot of trouble. Now, the reason I want to do this is because in episode 4, I want to attack this village because there's going to be a mission here to do. And there's going to be loot. The reason I want to do that in day 4 is because then the tide comes in, everything resets, and then day 1 of the next one, which is going to be day 5, I want to do it again. Because this place could have a lot of good loot. But first off, I want to get there as quietly as possible. Now, unfortunately, the anomalies are going to make this difficult. By the way, that train is searchable, and there usually is loot up there. The thing about it is that would be a guaranteed way to be seen, and I don't want to be seen. Alright, I have to be very careful not to get too close to the edge. But as you can see, we have the village right here. It's not as much the policeman that I consider to be the problem. A seeker would be very bad because he might be sneaking up on me. Sometimes they scream and make a lot of noise. Other times they don't. And all of a sudden you're getting damaged. Okay. I heard something moving. You see there's handles on those boxes, so you have to kind of crawl to get up there. And it can be very frustrating. Alright, so let's be careful here. Oh, I am blocked off. Okay, now we are definitely in the place where I can be seen. And what I'm looking for is over there. Okay, the moment I fire a gun, they all know I'm going to be here. That is very unpleasant. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to take some shots. Oh my goodness, how can I get through? Alright, this is bad. This is very bad. And I just took some damage. Okay, I'm going to run out of stamina before I get to where I'm going, though. Okay, I don't care about you. Alright, there's my cables right there. But unfortunately, I just ran out. I don't need your help. I don't need anything from you right now. Alright. Okay. Get to the ropes. Get to the ropes. Okay, whoo! Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so what does this mean? You notice that I am back at Veno. This is the way we went out. Now, I can take this back to that exact same location so that we can take the village in the next episode. The quality of loot is going to increase dramatically. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to go back to the first place because I need ammunition, I need healing, and I'd really like to get my hands on that shotgun. Alright, but we do have 2 missions to turn in, and then we have the next mission to get. I'm guessing that each mission we get from here on is going to be for the village. Alright, so let's see here now. Delivery. Okay, the courier sample. Let's get the courier sample. Let's throw that in there. And complete. Okay. Little extra money. Alright, and then we're going to open this up. This is for the neon. The neon. This guy down here. Boom. And then we're going to complete that one. Okay, we have nearly 10,000. We're going to have 10,000. Do I have... Wait a minute. That is for the... It's another one for that. Right, I wanted to demonstrate something. Alright, I think I have another one down here. Alright, put this here for the moment, floating in midair. Let me get those 2 bullets that I lost. Oh, and I have that steps to throw in. Do I have... Right. Okay, so anything else? No. I want to show you something. This is what I was talking about. This is not the way it's supposed to be, but I'm guessing that it's just another way to make money to make up for how much the repairs cost. Okay, so this is a PM magazine. Pretty much the cheapest thing in the game. This usually costs like 8, 9, 149. I have no idea why. Alright, here's what I'm going to do here. This is the one of the artifacts we found. This one really isn't useful. So, I'm going to throw that in there. Okay, 349. Okay, you know what? We're going to put that right there. Yeah, because it's really not worth very much. Watch this. Alright, so the sawed-off shotgun is worth 78. The steps is worth 200. And the PM is worth 149. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm not going to complain about it. So, sell. Okay, so we're over 10,000. I don't really need to repair anything. I will repair that when the time comes. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, so that was successful. We went in, we cleaned out, we got the 2 missions, right? And now we can get the next high security mission. We probably have a couple others for the village. And another thing is that we went into the Pavetta factory and we got this. And in the end, actually, at least this one might become more useful. See, this is for an AKM, but it can also be used for an SKS, which we might get in Balaki Village, by the way. It is a drop there. Now, the other thing about this is that it has 24 AP rounds, which is very useful. Now, this one is, of course, for the variations of the AK-74, and this one has 28 rounds of AP in it. So that could be very useful as well. We'll have to see what we end up working with in the future. I mean, if I get a lot of stuff for this, then we might do that. It might depend on which suppressor I get first. Fixing the leak. So what we have to do is we're going into that village to get a document. So we actually do have a mission there. And also we have other missions. In and out, where is that? I'll hold off on that one for now. Career sample? It's actually nearby. It does mean we'll have extra people in the area, so I'm going to hold off on that one. Operation Cleanup? Way at the top. No, we're going to hold off on those. See, the thing is that some of these will spawn extra creatures. Operation Cleanup means kill all the enemies in the area. But that means there were no enemies there in the first place, and it's going to put them there. And that could be... They could be armored guys there. So we're just going to focus on that first mission in the village. Right there. And we're also going to focus on getting as much loot as possible. Because that's what it's all about. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like, maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm, and of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention, I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!